Okay, welcome to day 3 of this week's word work. Today we are focusing on editing. Now, you continue to show me that we need to spend time on editing. Sometimes it's in your notebook, sometimes it's in posts, but the basic no excuses of editing, the things that you just can't be possible in 5th grade, you just can't do, continue to happen. And we just need to practice. I feel that you've been writing more now than you ever have, and this is the best time to practice. Now, here's my thing. You know these editing things we talk about, but before you hit post, before you close your computer, it is so important that you read through and look for capital letters, commas, and periods, okay? I think you're just writing and then not checking. And if you check, you're able to find things. I really believe it's as simple as just making sure you check it. But let's look at a few things, okay? And practice editing this week's sentences. Okay. So this week's focus phrase was, when I start a sentence with since, I will probably need a comma. So let's look at this sentence from this week. Since the city can be dangerous, the kids need to be very careful. Pause the video and see if you can find the changes in this sentence. Okay. So, what did you find for changes? I found that the comma's in place. The capital letters there, the periods there. All the common things are fine. I changed it up on you a little bit today because I've been noticing this. Since the city can be dangerous, I notice city is capitalized and kids is capitalized. That's the change. Well, what is the effect of the change? Why does it matter? Well, city, since the city can be dangerous, it's not a name. And by capitalizing it, it sounds like you're calling the place city, like that's the name of the city is city. And that's not true. It's Chennai in this case, right? And then if we look here, since the city can be dangerous, the kids need to be very careful. Again, kid isn't a name. It's referring to a rural mutu, Ruku, and Viji. And by capitalizing it, we're no longer referring to 4 kids. It sounds like we're naming someone kids, right? And that's not true. So the changes you make in a sentence really do affect the meaning for a reader. Okay, so let's look at one more sentence. Since the city can be dangerous, the kid need to be very careful. Pause the video to see if you can find the change or changes. Okay. So, since the city can be dangerous, the kid need to be very careful. I think a change was that the comma was taken out. Okay. So what is the effect of that change? Well, the kid needs to be very careful could be its own sentence. Since the city can be dangerous, cannot be its own sentence. So we need the comma to give a pause to make sense. So since the city can be dangerous, the kid needs to be careful. Okay? That's it. The comma is there to separate those two clauses so they make sense. But there was another change. Since the city can be dangerous, the kid need to be very careful. Oh, there used to be an S here. The kids need to be very careful. So again, we're not talking about one kid. We're talking about several. So you need an S to show that it's plural. Okay? And so what's the effect of that? It's that if you take the S out, it sounds like you're talking about one kid. Today, I want you to write 2 more imitations. And for me to count them as done, they can't have editing mistakes. You will receive an email if there are any capital letter, comma, period issues in your 2 imitations. Okay? One should be about what you've learned. One should be about what you have read. And again, I am not counting it as finished if there are any editing mistakes. Okay? It's 2 sentences. I know you can do it. Okay.